Hey everybody, it's Crafter101. I'm gonna be teaching us how to make a rosary using pearl beads and glass beads. This is how it's gonna look, finished product. Got your little cross. Okay, so let's get started. So what you'll need first for your main material, you'll need a ruler to measure your beading wire. You'll need some needle nose pliers, or any type of pliers would work actually. A pair of scissors to cut the wire, or you can use the needle nose pliers. I don't really like that way because it's not a clean cut. You'll need pearl beads, a whole bunch of beads. You'll need let's see what else you'll need. You'll need a cross. You'll also need a little clasp, just a little ring, tiny little one for the cross. So you're gonna hook that up in a second. Then you're gonna need two crimping beads, which are these tiny little beads used to crimp the beading wire. You'll need two of those. You'll need a clasp like this, lobster clasp, I think. You'll need also a little clamp, just a ring, regular ring. For that, you'll need 4.5 feet of beading wire, just regular beading wire. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of backwards if you record it this way, but beading wire, just regular beading wire. You'll need 4.5 feet, which I have cut out already. But if you guys want, I can show you how to measure and cut out. So that's that, and then I have, what else do we need? We will need black beads, of course, which are just regular old glass beads. Then you'll need a couple bigger ones. Here's what they look like. Tiny little one, big one. You'll need those, and I think that's about it. So let's get started. First, we're going to do our cross. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to cut your string. So here's what you do. Get that out of the way. You're going to, it has a little protective clear thing. You're going to go ahead and take that off. Oops. Doesn't get it off. There we go. It's going to go and like get unraveled and everything. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it right next to your ruler. I don't know if you guys can see that. Then you're going to measure. I like to do it fast, so I'm just going to go around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to go to 4.5, which is about right there. And then you're just going to get your scissors and try to make a nice clean little cut. There we go. And now we're just going to go ahead and put the beading wire back into its little case. See, if it doesn't have the protective, it gets unraveled and makes a bigger mess for me. There we go. I'm going to leave that there. We're going to get started. So first you're going to have to put your cross onto your little jump ring. So let's just see if you guys can do it with just your fingers. Oops. Okay, if you have big fingers like me, you're gonna have to use your pliers to get it on there. There we go. Now you just have it on your ring, and now you're gonna start by putting about 10 small glass beads through, just 10. And now you're going to put your end pieces together, and you're going to pull along, bring the beads to the center to where it would look like this. So that's what you have. And now you're just going to put your cross in there. Don't worry about tying or doing anything with the wire. Just make sure it's nice and even. Now you're going to just have it like this for now. Like this. And then you're going to put one of the big beads through both of the loops. So you're going to have these both connected. And you're going to bring a big one through both of them. And then you're going to pull tight. Make sure the strands are even. Pull tight. We'll end up with this. And now you're going to make them even. Make sure they're nice and even. And start stranding about, I'd say, 4 little tiny beads.
We have a star coach maniac. He is a 3-time Pro Bowl and 3-time All-Pro selection for the NFL. He was named one of the top linebackers during his 6 seasons with San Diego. Please welcome Sean Merriman. The coach is Sean Merriman. I am flipping out right now because I grew up in San Diego and I'm a huge fan. So hopefully you give us some advice and hopefully we can pull through and take home the gold.
Now you're going to pull tight. Then you have your 4 added on there. And that's that part. Now you're going to need another big one. You're going to put them through both again. And you're going to need, oops, let me get that out of the way. You need a couple pearl beads. I'm just going to pour a couple of them out. There you go. Kind of smell like nail polish to me. I don't know, I find it weird, but okay. So you have your big one there. Now you're just going to put both strands again and string both through a pearl bead, just one. And there we go. Then you're going to add another big black bead through that one. So now you're going to have another black bead through. So you'll end up with that. And now you're going to add about 4 more tiny glass beads.
Sean, would you mind taking a moment to coach the green team since they came in third and they need the most help? It's fun to look at. This game is all about strategy, teamwork, focus, and communication. You take the ball and you launch it back and aim it directly at the center of the backboard. And make sure you go high enough when you go over top of the rim to go straight at that part. You gotta get my thought. All right, you guys, very excited? You guys excited? All right. That is like nothing I ever seen before. How long is it? People thought you guys get a 10-second head start as soon as I push this button. Ready, set, go. There we go. Get out of there. The time starts. It was technically and be with that completely fumbling around with the ball. 2, the seconds are counting down. Wow, that's awesome.
Then you're going to have your 4 like that. Then you're going to add another big bead and string them through both again. Alright. And then you're going to add another pearl bead and add another big one. And instead of putting 4 in between these 3 have to be next to each other. So we're going to have it going like there's that one. Now you're just going to add another pearl bead. and another big one. This. Now you're gonna do that one more time, add another pearl bead, and then you're gonna add another big one. And you're gonna pull that through like that. That's what you end up with. So like that. And now you're gonna add about 4 more tiny glass beads. There you go, now you have your 4 on there. And you're gonna add another big one. Like that. Then you add your other pearl bead and another big one. Like this. And that's how you got your first part. And then you're gonna add 4 tiny beads onto that. Pull tight. Like that. Now you're gonna add another big one. And this is where you'll start doing 2 separate strands. Once you got this big one in, you're gonna do about, I say, 20 tiny beads all in just one on each strand. So it'd be, now instead of making them combined like so, you're gonna separate them. It's gonna be 2 strands like this. So that's what you have there for the first part. Now let's get started on the second part.